Hello and welcome to Hitch Hiker's Guide to Rust. I am currently approaching the outpost. The outpost is a safe area. This is going to be the building section of the tutorial. However, the sun is going down, so you won't be able to see anything. So I'm going into the outpost to protect all my goodies that I've got. Where are we going? This way. We're looking for the gate at the moment. There it is. There's one at each end. And as you can see in the bottom right there, it says safe zone. And the other good thing about in here is there is light. The reason this is a safe zone is there are sentry guns up there and up there on several of the roofs, and there are also guards here, so if anyone gets a weapon out, you get a warning to put it away. If you don't put it away, then you get shot. Simple as that, really. In here we have many shops. These ones over here, this one sells all the building materials that you could need. We don't actually need any. Then we have this one, which sells like sheet metal, cogs and things like that, stuff you can find in the barrels. Then we have another one over here. There's loads of shops in here, and they sell all kinds of goodies. This one sells foodstuffs and shotgun round. And mixing table. Ooh. I haven't used that yet. We'll explore that together. Over here we have... Oh, this one actually... You can purchase these things... Oh no, you can purchase scrap for these things. Yeah, you can swap these for scrap. So I have... none of those. Oh yes I do, I have metal. I don't want to get rid of it, so let's move on. This one sells bits and bobs for your base, like shelves, a drop box. These are lockers that you can put changes of clothes in. This is a wind turbine which creates electricity, and that's a rechargeable battery. And over here we have the oil refinery and a very large furnace. This is a computer station which is used to run the CCTV cameras. This is a small generator. Ooh, it's only 125. Oh, might get one of them. Tesla coil, a lot of people use those in trap bases. These are solar panels which also generate electricity, and an igniter which will light a fire, if I remember correctly. Never actually used one of those, so I'm sure there are videos on YouTube about them. This is all the farming stuff for role players. Oh, and lights. We would want some of those. These are for farming and growing crops and things. Up and over here, this used to be, and still is. This is where you can buy your traps and things. That's a shotgun trap and a flame turret and an auto turret. And a few weapons here, the revolver, double barrel shotgun, SAM sight, and the missiles for the SAM sight. And there should be, yep, over there, there's a couple more. This is clothing, as you can see. And this one is tools and cards and jackhammers. Jackhammers are very useful for mining this kind of stuff. Instead of, hitting it continuous. Oh, also the chainsaw. That requires fuel, But instead of using an axe to chop a tree down, you just go buzz, 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 the tree falls down. And the same with the jackhammer, you go tat, 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 and the node is gone. What else we got here? We got through here. We got the chill out zone. You can sit in the chairs. You can use the barbecue, which is over here. You can put meat and stuff on here. I'll show you about that a bit later. Another shop. Oh, this one seems to sell more farming equipment. Water purifier, heater, and a smoke grenade. Here is the musical instruments. Yes, fascinating. I've never actually been into those. If you need a drink when you arrive, you can come to this thing. It should have water in it. There we go. It's got tons of water in it. Yeah, just click on this glass and you get a drink. Okay. Another shop. This one sells an elevator, a smart alarm, and electronic stuff, switches, buttons, wooden barricades, storage monitor. I'm not even sure what that is. Might have to look that one up. And a telephone. All of the monuments have a telephone now. You can phone from monument to monument. And if we find it in a moment, I'll show you. This one does food. Did we already do those? No, we didn't. Okay. This one does camera, seeds, hazmat suit. As you can see, I found a hazmat suit. Metal ore. Oh no, yes. You use scrap or stone to buy these, and diesel fuel to buy low-grade fuel. Who's that? Oh, it's a guard. I thought it was another player. This one sells weapons. Weapons. The LR300, the M92, shotgun, grenade, night vision, the M39, and the scope. Ah, the sun's coming up. Good, good. Right, I have chosen a location for the base. Also in here, there's that over there, which is a research table. If you have found an item out on the road, or buy an item in here, you can bring it over here and research it, and get a blueprint, and then learn the blueprint. Over here, we have a level 1 workbench. We can use this to make a level 2 workbench, or if you go into the tech tree, you can use it to actually research all of this. Obviously you have to go work your way down the branch that you need. So if we wanted to get down here, for instance, we would have to start there and work our way all the way down to there before we'd actually be able to make those things. And you'd need a workbench to actually make them. So our base location is going to be here. Now I've chosen here because it's near the snow, which means it's near all the nodes. Now which way is that? It's that way. Okay, towards the sunrise. Let's go. Okay, so en route, on your way there, let's just eat some of this and get rid of it. And also fill up my hunger bar. Let's get rid of these as well, because we're going to need some space. So on the way there, you're going to need to make a blueprint or a building plan, a hammer, a sleeping bag, doors. Now if you've collected metal fragments, you can make metal doors. So we're going to need 2 of those. If you are a solo player, you use the key locks. If you are playing with other players, you use the code locks. I'm going to be playing alone, so I need 2 of those. Actually, I need 3 of those, because one of them will go on the tool cupboard. Just hope I've got enough inventory space to carry all this. Have we got anything we can get shot of? Not really. I have to get rid of the food for now, and empty cans. Okay, so where did we get to? Okay, so we made the doors and the locks and the tool cupboard, and that'll do for now, I think. So let's build a base. So the first thing we're going to need to do is populate our hotbar with stuff. So we hit our tab key, and we want our building plan, our hammer, our doors, our tool cupboard. Oh, move that over. Put the lock there, like that. Yeah, so we've got a building plan, hammer, door, lock, hammer, door, and then back to your lock, and then your tool cupboard. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Let's just build it here. We're going to build a 2x2. Now you can build it on the ground like this, or you can build it up in the air until it turns red. Once it's blue, you can build. Okay? We're going to build ours on the ground just because it makes life easier. So what we do is we've selected our building plan, and our building plan has given us as a default the foundation. So we are left clicking to put in the foundation. There we go, we have our foundation. However, if we right click, we get the build menu up. Okay, now these are your 2 foundations. You have the square one and the triangle one. Then you have steps which you can put on the outside of the building leading up to the foundation if you've put it in the air. The ramp is for if you're building a garage when you've got a car. The floor is actually your ceiling and your floor. I'll show you that in a moment. This is your triangle version of the floor. This is the floor frame. I will show you how that works shortly. This is a triangle version of the floor frame. This is your wall and your doorway. These 2 are pretty self-explanatory. And your window. Then you have a wall frame. I will show you that a bit later. Half walls, which I will show you later. And a low wall, which isn't really a lot of use, to be honest. You have a U-shaped staircase for internal use, and an L-shaped staircase for internal use, and 2 spiral staircases. This is a long one, takes up 2 squares. This is a small one, takes up 1 square. And these are your roofing sections. We need a triangle. Now to select that, you just hover over it and then left click. Right, we have to decide where we want our door. So if we put our door there. Okay, so we right click again and select doorway. 1 there, 1 there. This will become our airlock. And then we right click again and click wall. And click there. Now, you'll notice that I'm building all of this from the same direction. That's because this side with the X is the soft side of the wall, and this side is the hard side of the wall. If you build the wall the wrong way around, thusly, when you upgrade it, this will be the soft side. It's not a problem if you do. You don't have to delete it. What you can do is select your hammer and rotate. Okay? But you have to do that pretty sharpish, because after a little while you won't be able to do it. What you can also do is, before you place it, if you're placing it from the outside, is rotate it with the letter R on your keyboard. So it then has the hard side outside. And it stays that way round until you change it. And we have our walls. Isn't that marvellous? Okay, so now we need to put a roof on this puppy. So this is where the floors come in. You select floor and go boom, boom, boom. Anywhere it's blue, you can build. Okay? Then you do floors again, triangle, boom. Now I did promise to show you where the all the other stuff, so let's, oh, it's gone. Why is it gone already? Oh, because we haven't, silly banana. Right, it's time to put the tool cupboard down. Come on. Once this is placed, you cannot move it. Unfortunately, because that would be most useful. Right, now we can delete or demolish that. I want to do that because I want to show you something in a moment. Once your tool cupboard is down, you then need to put some wood in it, because this is what keeps your base alive. As you can see there, we have 41 days worth of upkeep on it, which is going to go away shortly once we upgrade all of this. Have we put that in? Yes, we have. Okay. So now we also want to put a lock on this. So we select our lock and then we hold the use key and click lock. You do not, under any circumstances, make a key for this, ever. You can still use this, thusly, just by hitting the use key. And the same will apply to the door locks. Speaking of the doors, let's put them on. Right, you want the doors a certain way round, because you want the outer door to swing inwards. Then you put your lock on it, quickly lock it. Because there are people around there that will be watching you and they will try and either lock the door themselves so they have access to it, or steal your lock. Right, the inner door needs to swing outwards. You can now not worry so much about doing this quick, because obviously you've got an outer door on it. So now we have an airlock. You cannot get through that gap, which means people can't get in through that gap, which is brilliant. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is upgrade all of this to stone. What we do is right click with the hammer in your hand and upgrade to stone, and we have a stone wall. There we go. You must do the floor. That is the vitalist part. And the ceiling panels, because many raiders will try and come in through the roof. And don't forget the airlock. When I first began, that was the one thing I'd forget until I'm on my way out the door thinking, yay, my base is built. Go out the door and go, oh, bum. Right, this thing. Okay, so back to our building plan. We can now put in, if we so desire, where is it? The floor frame, which is like that. It's a hole in the floor, basically. And we need to upgrade that to stone, thusly. And then we can put in, if we so desire, some stairs. We can use the letter R to rotate them so that they face whichever way we desire. Let's put them like that. Right, I'm also going to put a wall here with the hard side facing this way. upgrade it. And then here we're going to use one of these wall frames. Now at the moment, do we have... Oh, we have got loads of metal left. Okay, so we can't find it in there. Let's go to Q and construction and double metal doors. Boom. And another code lock. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting, in here you have to hit craft. And another key lock. So as I said, or as I'm about to say, every door you place, put a lock on it. Every single one. No matter where you put it, if you put it across there, across here, doesn't matter where you put it, put a lock on it. You can also put one of these across here if you want to block the stairs off. Hey, there we go. Now this you can have open any way you like, really. Okay, we have our base. That's so we can build an upstairs. We'll deal with that in a sec. Right, let's put that down. This is our sleeping bag. When we die, and you notice I said when, we can respawn back here. So if we click use on there, and we can rename the sleeping bag. Yeah, so we call this one base. Now when you die, you'll get an option to either just respawn or respawn in sleeping bag called base. Or if you've placed more than one of those, you can respawn into one of those. Okay, so we're also gonna need 2 furnaces. Whilst those make, let's go upstairs. As you can see, we're upstairs. Woohoo! Now the building upstairs is exactly the same as it was downstairs, only you don't need foundations. You're already got your foundations. Now, also, a quick warning. These windows, they look very nice and they give you a wonderful view of the area. But if you place a window there and a wall there, someone like Sebby K will climb up the outside of here and soft side pick at this wall and get into your base. So do not put windows on any corners ever. If you've got a base that's free long, then you can put it in the middle, as long as you've got bars and things like that on it. Okay, so up here we're just going to put walls because we've only got a 2x2. We're going to encompass that because a lot of people might think that that is where we're hiding the tool cupboard. Oop, fell off the stairs. You can tell I'm an expert at this game. Okay, how much stone we got left? Oh, we've got tons. Okay. Oh. So we need to upgrade all this. Right click, select upgrade to stone. You will notice that I have other options. I can go upgrade to sheet metal, but I'm keeping the metal for now because I need to put it in the tool cupboard. And then we just put a roof on. At a later date, if you so desire, and you get hold of one, you can have roof access by destroying one of these panels and land a helicopter on the roof. They're great fun. I'll try and cover them if I can get hold of one. You can buy them. And now we have a 2-story base. So what we're going to do is, because we have this triangle here, we're going to be sneaky. And we're going to put that there and upgrade it. And then we're going to put these in here. Come on. There you go. These are your furnaces. There we go. Okay. And then we want another set of doors and another key lock. Isn't it marvellous that you don't have to carry the keys for all of this? Okay, once those are made, we'll deal with those. There we go. There's our door. Right, this one we want to swing inwards because obviously it will give away its position if it swings outwards. If it swung the other way, it would actually go through the wall and it would be visible outside. So, our furnaces are now safely stored away. So, this is where we will respawn. This is our tool cupboard, which we need to put all of this into. There we go. We now have 10 days of upkeep on this base. You can store in here anything that is like these, yeah? Anything that you can build with or make. You cannot put tools in it. If you want to store these, you are going to need to... Why are we still using wood? We shouldn't be using any wood. Everything is stone. Ah, the stairs. Yeah, forgot about those. Okay, you can leave the stairs as wood, or you can upgrade them to stone if you so desire. Let's do that, and then the tool cupboard won't use any wood. There you go, no wood. Okay, so we need a little bit of that, because what we're going to make now is some boxes. And then we're going to make a loot area. So we're going to make 2 of those, okay? I hope this is all, you know, I'm not going too fast or whatever. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave them in the messages, the comments. Okay, so we're going to put a wall up. No, we're going to put it there. No, we're going to put it that way round. So this is the hard side, yep. And we're going to upgrade that. There we go. Okay, so now we need this half wall. I'm going to put that there. Do not upgrade that. What we need to do now is get another floor. Put it there. Get our hammer. And demolish the half wall. And then upgrade that. Ta-da! You have a shelf for putting boxes and things. I found there's not much point in locking your boxes. If you're getting raided, you're getting raided. There's not really much you can do about it. We use the wall frame, like before, to put some doors on. Did I bring enough? Yes, I did. Okay. Craft one of those. Craft one of those. You lock the doors, just not the cupboards, the boxes. Now, you can put the, if you press R, it rotates them, and you can put down there, or you can put them on the top shelf. Now, the top shelf is a bit of a bugger, is what I wanted to say. Right, so let's put that there. Get our hammer, because you can actually pick these back up again. Thusly. It does damage them a little bit, but it's easier to do this while standing on a box. There we go. There we go. Okay, and we put one on the bottom. There we go. Okay, so now we can just go boom, and we can offload like that and that, because we're done with those now. Because we can put that there. Put those down there for a mo. Put that there, and that there. Oh, you can put that in there as well. There you go. And we'll keep that. We'll put that in there as well. So to put things in and out of here, you can just right click them and boom, they come back into your inventory, and the same the other way around. Or if you just wanted to move, say, half of this wood, you click on the wood with your left button and you go like that, select how much you want to move, and then just move that much across. Okay? Right. To come out of there, you just hit tab. Let's put the doors on. These ones can swing inwards because they will pass through all of that. I will show you in a sec. Another key lock. Locking. Open the doors and we have access to all our goodies. There we go. Okay, doors are shut. Put that down there. That can stay up there. That can go over there. And we're good. Okay. We put the stone, the metal and the wood back in the TC. That's what that is generally known as, a TC. And we have our base. We are secure-ish. Depending on how long the server's been live, we are secure. For a beginner's base, this is secure. And it has tons and tons of space. So, what we need to do now is go collect a load of scrap. Let me just check something a second. Items at the bottom of here. So if we're going to build our own level 1 workbench, we need 500 wood, 100 metal frags, which we've already got, and 50 scrap, which we've already got. Oh my gosh. I think. 50 scrap? Oh yes. So we just cut that in half, and cut that in half, and we can build one of those. Boom. And put the rest of that back in there. Now, to use this thing once it's up and running, as I said, you can put a door frame here and put a door on it, which can open any way you like, or you could put a door frame here, or you could put one in both. So this is a completely different section, and that is completely cut off. You can put those boxes that I put upstairs, you can put them under here. You could even put other stuff under there. I think the barbecue fits under there as well at sometimes. Okay, our bench is ready. Okay, so to place it, we just put it as far back as it goes before it turns red. It generally stops when it hits the wall. And then left click. And we're done. And this one's the same as the other one I just showed you. We just need to collect some scrap. Each thing is 75 scrap. So on this tree, for instance, we would want to get to here. So we can make these things. So this is unlocked, which is good. It's a revolver. So if we wanted to make a revolver, we hit Q, go to weapons, and there's the revolver. And these are the things that we would need. All these things are available from barrels on the road. I'm going to go hit some barrels, collect some stuff. Right, one final thing before we leave the base, always close all of the doors. All of them. Do not leave any doors open, ever, when you go out. Especially these ones. So I'll see you shortly with a load of, hopefully, scrap and base materials, and hopefully we can make some stuff. See you then.